Mars, just like Earth, has a great sense of pride in its culture, so each year its citizens celebrate by throwing the Marvelous Parade. I, Ashley, volunteered to be one of the specialty performers in this year's parade because I wanted to represent my family who traveled to Mars in 2030. My family has been here for 2 generations, so we have great pride in being citizens on this. Parade performers must wear protective UV costumes that are more durable than standard Mars streetwear, spacesuits, because they perform dances and stunts which may make it easier for their suits to wear down and burn under the sun. Since we want to prevent injury and skin cancer, all performers must make their own spacesuits made out of neon UV material. It took me 3 weeks to make my neon purple spacesuit because I had to order ultraviolet protectant factor fabric from Earth before I could tailor it. For the celebration, dancers perform with hula hoops and learn how to do somersaults down Mars's dust roads while wearing bright colors. But this year I decided to be one of the most special performers in the show. The first people in the parade begin the celebration by riding down Mars's streets on Triceratops. Dinosaurs live on Mars, and they are a big part of Martian culture because Triceratops helped Martians plow their farms. Performers must get a certification to ride a Triceratops to ensure they don't hurt them or accidentally lose control over them while they ride in public spaces, because that would make the parade less fun. Triceratops are adorned with special decorations that personally connect to each rider's own story about their arrival on Mars. While leading the parade, I wave to people. It takes me an hour to get to the end of the parade route, where I quickly return the Triceratops back to its farm owner and join the parade's after-party celebrations.
The Mars parade looks a little different from my perspective. As one of the first humans to step foot on the planet of Mars, the parade serves as a celebration of space exploration and the journey it took for us to make it here. My name is Sarah, and I was an astronaut aboard the spaceship that carried some of Mars's first inhabitants many moons ago. Being a part of such a major event in history did not come without a ton of research, work, and attention to detail. There are so many generations before me that made it their life's work to make it possible for us to even have this parade. Those people who went before me, some of them pictured up above, inspired me to pursue such an outlandish career of being an astronaut. In the same way, I hope that the annual parade not only helps us celebrate the continuous evolution of the Mars colony, but also acts as a reminder to the generations that follow to never stop exploring and pushing the bounds of what we think is humanly possible. Less than 200 years ago, we had never stepped foot on the moon, and now we have Martians, so really anything is possible. In the parade itself, I get to be on the very last float like Santa Claus at the end of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade that happens on Earth. Our float is shaped similarly to the rocket that brought us here and levitates above the ground surface, as seen on the slide, and beside me are the people who are with me on the flight to Mars. We're dressed up in outfits that are inspired by our old spacesuits. Like many others, the day of the parade isn't just about the parade. My family and I have parade day traditions that we wouldn't miss for the world. We start the day with a Martian sunrise hike to the site where the spaceship first landed and reminisce on all that's happened since. Afterwards, we grab lunch and take a stroll past all of the people preparing to watch and march in the parade. It's a sacred day on this planet, and we love celebrating it.
Hi, I'm Brian from Planet Earth. I'm gathering with my fellow Earthlings to cheer on this intergalactic parade. It's also a great way for me to connect with my friends and family who live on Mars. While I might not be able to be at the actual parade, I can still celebrate this anniversary with equal pleasure and spectacle via our own massive event. The event takes place in a multi-purpose stadium downtown. I'm able to get there with my friends because the venue is connected to major transit systems. This ensures convenient and affordable access. Before and after the event, we spend time at the food and shopping district outside the stadium, as it's nice to have other places to eat and check out. We'll get to watch the Mars parade via a live stream on a jumbotron. As we perform festive traditions such as the wave and coordinated signage, these will be broadcasted to parade viewers on Mars. Additionally, we can use our own VR headsets to access viewpoints from the floats and take part of the action. There's plenty of food and beverage options that fit the theme of this celebration, such as glowing galaxy milkshakes, chocolate craters, and my personal favorite, supernova swirls. The stadium also has boutiques featuring limited edition clothing and other memorabilia which we can collect to commemorate this momentous event. As the parade finishes up, the party is only beginning on Earth. A list of top-notch DJs will entertain guests in the planet's largest and most eclectic dance party. We'll be celebrating music from around the world and across all time periods. Accompanied with world-class lighting effects, these performances will be sure to get anyone to boogie down.
Hi, I'm Aisha, and I recently came to Mars to settle down into a new home. I was sick and tired of Earth and really wanted to explore something new, so I volunteered to bring my whole family over to Mars. It has been great so far, and I'm so excited to commemorate the first travelers who came here for a new way of life. I woke up really early in the morning with my family so that we could all dress up for the parade and go get great seats. Since this is the first time we'll be seeing the parade, I wanted to see it in person, but I know some of my friends are having watch parties in their own homes. They're still dressing up for the occasion though, because this is a really big event. I chose to dress up as a dinosaur because they're my favorite type of animal. The animals on Earth weren't as huge as the dinosaurs here. I really liked the red costume that I'm wearing, but my brother decided to go with the brown T-Rex. The rest of my family dressed up as astronauts. It's so cool to see the crowds gathering for the parade with all of their unique outfits. When we get to the glass dome viewing area, I see my friend dressed up in a custom-made purple spacesuit to represent the parade performers. And of course, there's a lot of people in those inflatable T-Rex suits. We have to watch from here because the dome circulates oxygen and protects us from the atmosphere of Mars. It's transparent, so we'll have an easy time watching the parade and the celebration. And of course, can't forget about the food. I know on Earth they had more galactic-themed food, but I insisted that we go a different way. So, my parents brought rocket-shaped hot dogs, Mars-colored drinks, and dino nuggets. Everything tasted so good. The parade was so much fun and I can't wait to go back next year. Thanks for listening to our spectacle.